much for coming today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dorian Hennessy, and I am one of the moms. I'm also the troop leader, and it's really very exciting. This is the culmination of the past 8 months. So I'm going to introduce them first. We have Joyce, Michelle, Francesca, Adriana, Morgan, Jacqueline, and my partner in crime on the end, Jeanette Platico, who's the co-leader with me. And I just want to take a moment. This could not have been possible without Jeanette's help, and I just want to acknowledge her. She has been incredible to this whole procedure, this whole thing. She came on board at the beginning of the year with me, and we worked well together, I think. I think there's a lot more adventures. We've had many adventures already this year, and I think this has been our best adventure. So far, our best adventure, and I think we, with the girls, have a lot more to come as far as adventures. Just real briefly, when you hear about the statistics of breast cancer, you think that no one is speaking to you. You think that maybe they're talking to a mom out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or somewhere in California. But I think what this project is about is letting you know that these statistics and what you hear is about you. I am one of those moms who thought, I don't need to get my mammogram. I had to admit to the girls that I was 2 years overdue to have my mammogram. And when they decided to do this project, I didn't have the heart to tell them, and here I am helping them with their research. I hadn't gone. It was embarrassing. I did go. I think at first, the reason I didn't go is because I'm busy just like all of you. I don't take the time to do it. Second, I think I'm not a high risk, which I have learned now. High risk has nothing to do with it. There's more people who get cancer who are not high risk. So I thought I didn't fit in that category. And then I had a friend who had breast cancer, and I think then I was scared to go. After she had it, I thought if I don't know, I don't have it. Which again, is a horrible thing to think. So out of embarrassment and realizing that I was part of the statistics, I went. Much happiness to the girls that actually I did. I was their first person they possibly help survive, right? And all's well. So I was the first one on the list of people who got their mammograms. Part of the Bronze Award is for the girls is telling you a bit about what they did. This is all the journey. So the girls are going to speak to you now about what they did very briefly and explain the whole process of this PSA and do it for your daughter.
8 months ago, we took a walk during one of our meetings. We started to talk about the Bronze Award and what it was. What we thought we could do to earn it. The Bronze Award is the highest award you can receive as a junior Girl Scout, and is centered around making the community a better place. We talked about planting a garden or cleaning the beach, but those things all had been done before. And not that we couldn't do them again, we just wanted to do something different. We wanted to find something that would make a positive, lasting change. So we wanted to come up with a project that really means something to us.
We talked a lot about our ideas that day, but we seemed to all have in common was that all of us unfortunately had someone we knew who had breast cancer. Some of us had family members, some of us had close friends, but all of the stories were the same. So we started asking a lot of questions. How do you get breast cancer? How do you know you have it? Who's mostly likely to get it? How do you treat it, and what can you do to prevent it? But most importantly, we asked, why don't moms get their mammograms? We realized we didn't have very many of the answers. But in hearing each other's stories, we knew we didn't want to lose anyone else to this disease, and we wanted to figure out a way to help fight it. No girl should have to grow up without a mother. Do It For Your Daughter is a campaign made by us to bring awareness to moms and their need to get their mammogram. Early detection is your best chance at survival. We know as moms, you are really busy usually running us around. But if you can do everything else for us, why can't you do one more thing? Get your mammogram.
We decided to make a PSA, and we're lucky enough to have an award-winning producer named Kaz Balin volunteer work with us. If it wasn't for his help and his many hours of editing, we would never have had this amazing PSA that we have today. He's been a very important part in this incredible journey of ours. We would have invited him on stage to say thank you, but he hasn't arrived yet. So we just wanted to know that, we just wanted you to know that we really thank Kaz a lot, and he gave us a really amazing PSA that has already touched so many. We're lucky enough to currently have this PSA airing on ABC, Fox 5, and My 9. It has had almost 3,000 hits on YouTube in a little over 2 weeks and has been viewed in 24 countries around the world. It's definitely working.
Thank you to those of you who have helped make this day possible. Our principal, Mr. Bisgrove, and our school secretaries, Mrs. Cinderella and Mrs. Sullivan. We couldn't have done it without you. To all the organizations who have joined us here today, Central State Hospital, Meridian, the Visiting Nurse Association, Red Bank Radiology, the Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, and Painted Town Pink. Thank you for your support. A very special thank you to a few other people who have helped us on our draft. The American Cancer Society and the Jacqueline Lawrence Breast Cancer are two organizations that guided us with correct information and answers to so many of our questions. Their help was tremendous, as was their support of our campaign. We even went to the breast center to see what a mammogram machine was like and how doctors detect breast cancer. I think it was our favorite research ever. We found out it's not so scary. So thank you for being so nice and for joining us today.
Get your mammogram. If you're scared, it's okay. We'll get through it. Together. Promise me?
According to the American Cancer Society, 1 out of 8 women will develop breast cancer. Promise me. Getting a mammogram is easier than you think. Just ask your doctor. Promise me.
85 to 90 of breast cancers are found in women without any family history. Promise me?
Over 75% of women diagnosed with breast cancer have no risk factors other than being a woman. Promise me.
We don't know what causes breast cancer, but what we do know is that early detection is your best chance of survival. Promise me.
Now's your chance to join us and make the pinky promise to your daughter. Sign our banner and be part of the journey. The journey to get 1,000 moms who, like you, are busy, but are making the promise to have their annual mammogram. Breast cancer is something we all need to talk about. And a mammogram should be something, especially moms, do every year. Just like going for a physical, or getting your teeth cleaned. So why don't you go? Well, maybe you just need girls like us to tell you that even though we're only 11 years old, it doesn't mean that we don't think about you taking care of yourself or that you're healthy. We know and we care just like your daughter does. We also know that we never want to lose you. You're our moms, our friends' moms, and we need you around for a long time. So please, get your mammogram. Do it for me. For us.
Do it for your daughter.
All right, we're closing in, guys. So, Dorianne, obviously, we're friends. In February, she was trying to keep me off the streets, I think. So she invited me to a bunch of Girl Scout meetings. One of the meetings was with the gals from Jacqueline Mullens, who are absolutely wonderful women. We were at the public library. As you know, when you are meeting people that are strangers, you meet in a public place. So we were at the Middletown Library, and it was all very exciting for us. And the girls were talking about breast cancer and mammograms. So obviously, as adults, Dorianne and I understand what breast cancer is, and we understand what a mammogram is. But explaining it to 6, 11-year-olds is a little more complex. So I got up, I stood up, and I started to explain to the girls what a mammogram was. It required me to stand up. And the librarian said that I needed to lower my voice, especially in light of the topic. So while I'm very incredibly respectful of the fact that there are appropriate places to talk about things and inappropriate places to talk about things, I don't think there's ever a place where you can't talk about breast cancer. And I think as long as we continue to be nervous about our mammograms, we continue to be ashamed about talking about breast cancers, and we continue to just, not want to deal with something that can so easily be detected if you go for your annual mammogram. So I just want you to know that it's important to stick up for yourself, stand up for yourself, and get a mammogram. So having said that, I would like to introduce 2 special guests today. We have Mayor Scharfenberger and Deputy Mayor Murray right here.
Very quickly, I want to say, first of all, thank you for inviting us. This is an incredible thing you guys did. That PSA is absolutely magnificent. We are so proud of everything you did, and everybody, even a guy like me, who's got a wife and daughter and mother and sisters and everything, realizes how important this is, and you guys are doing really God's work in doing this and getting the word out. So congratulations, everybody. I'm going to turn it over to the Deputy Mayor now.
Again, thank you for having me out as well. This is something that touches my heart, and I'm sure it touches all of you as well. I also have 2 daughters, and your PSA choked me up, I have to tell you. It really, really did. It was fantastic. And congratulations. I understand you guys are going to get your bronze award now. Well, good job, and a job well done. So, on behalf of the mayor and the rest of the township committee, we have a proclamation for you girls. I'm going to read it to you. And it's a proclamation from the Office of the Mayor, Jam for the Exam Day, May 10th, 2013. Whereas Do It For Your Daughter, a campaign that encourages moms to get their mammograms, was started by a junior Girl Scout troop 1701 in order to earn their Bronze Award, the highest award a junior Girl Scout can achieve. And whereas the girls Jacqueline Hennessy, Joyce Falatico, Morgan Feuerbacher, Michelle Coyote Varela, Adriana Poznansky, and Francesca Poznansky started the campaign because every girl has someone in their life who has had breast cancer. They know it affects all women and realize that they didn't want any girl to grow up without their mom. And whereas Jam for the Exam, a combination dance party health fair, on May 10th, 2013 at Nut Swamp School to raise awareness about Do It For Your Daughter. Participating organizations include the American Cancer Society, Central State Healthcare, Girl Scouts of the Jersey Shore, Meridian Healthcare, Jacqueline Willen's Breast Center, and the Visiting Nurses Association. And whereas the Do It For Your Daughter campaign includes a professionally filmed public service announcement that is aired on national television, and the Promise Me initiative. The goal of the initiative is to get 1,000 moms to sign the Promise Me banner. So congratulations again, girls.